Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Jacob, and today we are going to be doing a layout tour slash workspace tour, and what the layout will be named at the beginning of this year. We're doing it like this because I haven't done a layout tour since my very first video, so let's get right into the video. So the first place we're going to be starting is at the bottom of the layout because this is kind of where it all begins. So right here we have the first set of track ever laid and is still to this day the same set of track right here. And this was laid around 2-3 years ago. So we are going to start here with my coal mine. We are going to be going kind of around up to the top of the layout over there, where I will, stop at places that I think are fit to stop at along the way, and we will be revealing the name of the layout. So first we start off right here at my coal mine, which is where all of my hopper cars are filled up and brought to the top. And as we continue along the layout, we come across the town. This town is not named yet. You can leave a suggestion in the comments below if you want to. And yeah, we have some people in here. It's not done yet. You can still see the interiors of the buildings and how professional they are. They're not really professional, but yeah. And then we have our Pennsylvania Pullman car. When my DCC is plugged in, it lights up, and all of that will be kind of covered in a later video. We have some scenes that you can't really see. You have to kind of look around the layout to find. As we come along the line, we have our first signal. This is the first signal I ever purchased, but we aren't here for that in this video. As we come along here, we have my first scene that I've actually created, which is a boxcar that I need to re-glue down, that is kind of stranded without any trucks or anything. I just kind of weathered it and placed it right there. As we come along here, all of this needs to be reballasted, but we come to this section, which is where you have your kind of staging right now, but it's going to be probably a Hershey's chocolate plant because I don't live too far away from Hershey, Pennsylvania. So that's probably going to be here, and we're going to have all of those box cars and covered hoppers up there, down here, and it gives me a reason to have tanker cars to go along the main line and out of the layout. As we come around, here's the Pennsylvania Pullman car right there. And, if you are new to the channel, you wouldn't really see it, but I've added some signals around the layout that I am wiring up and lighting up to make the layout covered by signals. That's probably going to be replaced, or it's just going to stay there. But as I come along, we have our first scene, and you're like, Jacob, why does it look like there's fall in the middle of summer? Because it's my railroad, number one, and number two, I thought it would be nice to have a fall, winter, spring, and summer scene. So that's what's going on there. Back there, we have the most challenging scene of my layout, which is the winter scene. And these trees I will be doing a tutorial on because those Amazon trees don't really look like trees. So I'll be doing a tutorial on that, and probably a bunch more tutorials on all other things like ballasting and all of that. As we come up the layout, we reach our signals. Again, I have to drill the next hole for the other signal, and then we come across our next scene, which is where my people are all falling over, but it's where they're removing the rail, and they are taking it all out because this is an old track that needs to be removed for industries and all of that. And right here, I'm thinking about making this right here a excursion route. I have a steam locomotive upstairs in my case where I can run excursions if I want to. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know if I will because it's kind of a short line, but we will see about that. And over here we have a runaround track and all of that, especially for when my locomotives drop off the coal that goes in here. When there's going to be a helper locomotive in here, there's going to be the locomotives can stop here for when the coal gets pulled back. And over here is my largest scene on the layout, which is my power plant, which also has some knocked over people from cleaning. It's getting worked on right now. It's almost done. I just have to get some more construction vehicles in here and some more buildings and all of that, and then this scene should be done. And where these intermodal cars are is my main line. To show you some more stuff as I re-rail this off the layout, this is kind of my workbench area. Right here is where I've been working on signals, and it's where I'm going to be doing rock moldings for that rock face right there. I have them down there in my sea of model railroading stuff. And then I have my DC controller because I need it to power my signals, which right here are powered by this switchboard right here. This one may be looking different than all of the other ones because that turns on my railroad crossing that I need to fix the delay on. And as you can see, if I flip this switch right here, it goes to this signal right here, and then I can switch it back. And this switch right up here goes to that signal back there. And when I first got these signals, I thought that they were going to be I thought I was not going to be able to see the light, and I can see the light from all the way over here. There's one more signal going over there, but right now it is right here in this mess of wire because the resistor decided that it was going to pop off, and that solder right there, if you can see, is me and my dad trying to fix it, and it was not successful. So that's the layout. The name now of the layout, you might be wondering, is the Pennsylvania Northern. That's why there's a Pennsylvania Pullman car right there. But the layout name is the Pennsylvania Northern because I live in Pennsylvania, and the northern part of Pennsylvania is where they do northeast or northwest part of Pennsylvania is where they do the coal running. So it goes from my unnamed town that you can leave a suggestion in the comments below for, all the way up to my other unnamed town that that you could also drop a comment below for, to my power plant, which is the Pennsylvania Northern power plant right there. And I will be doing a tutorial on all sorts of things this year, such as weathering locomotives. This guy's a little bit too shiny for my liking. Reviews on locomotives, like my rivet counter stuff upstairs, operation sessions, reviews on scene things. I did a review on these guys that you can go look at in my channel, but reviews on stuff like the signals and all of that, and just the regular stuff that I've been doing. So I thank you guys so much for, I believe, almost 80 subscribers. I think at the time of filming I'm at 78 subscribers or 79 subscribers, and I want to thank you for that. This has been a dream of mine for a very long time. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video, and have a happy time railroading.